Liverpool's transfer market activity in 2025 continues to make headlines, and this time the spotlight falls on Harvey Elliott. The departure of the young talent to Aston Villa sparked a whirlwind of opinions, but known as striking as that of Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian star did not hide his frustration, taking to social media to share a heartfelt and emotional message, leaving fans intrigued about the direction the club is taking under the leadership of Arne Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes. Liverpool spent heavily, investing historic sums, but also let go of players who had made a mark in key moments. For Salah, Elliott's exit was a blow that was difficult to accept. The 2025 summer transfer window has already gone down in Premier League history, with no less than £446 million spent on new signings. The current English champions set a new record. Among the arrivals at Anfield were Alexander-Arnold, signed for an impressive £130 million and now holding the British transfer record, as well as young German Florian Wirtz and French forward Hugo Ekitike. These acquisitions ignited the supporters and raised expectations to sky-high levels for the season. Yet, alongside this, the cleanup orchestrated by Slot and Hughes left scars. Beloved names such as Elliott, Diaz, and Darwin Núñez departed the club. Harvey Elliott, who joined Liverpool as a teenager from Fulham, saw his trajectory at Anfield interrupted in a surprising manner. At 22, the attacking midfielder, who can also play on the wing, struggled for game time last season. Just 2 Premier League appearances and 1 in the Champions League. In the final moments of the transfer window, he was sent to Aston Villa on a loan deal with a £35 million obligation to buy. For many, it was a chance for a fresh start. But for Salah, it was a mistake that the club may come to regret. On the morning of 4 September at 10:31, Liverpool's number 11 posted an emotional message on his official X account, formerly Twitter. His words read like a farewell letter to Elliott. "You will be remembered for your loyalty and dedication every time you were called upon. You leave as a champion, and I have no doubt you will achieve great things at your new club. They are lucky to have you." The message not only revealed the Egyptian's disappointment, but also reinforced his admiration for the young player, whom Salah sees as committed and deserving of recognition. Interestingly, Salah was not the only one to question the decision. Gary Lineker, English football legend and current pundit, also criticised Elliott's permanent departure. On his podcast, The Rest is Football, Lineker highlighted that the attacking midfielder had been named Player of the Tournament at the U21 European Championship and needed game time more than ever to flourish. In his view, a simple loan would have sufficed. "I think Aston Villa have made a great deal. This lad will develop massively by playing regularly," he stated. Elliott was not the only departure. Before him, 2 other key players had already said goodbye to Anfield. Luis Diaz, always a fan favourite and responsible for 13 goals and 5 assists in last season's Premier League winning campaign, signed for Bayern Munich. Darwin Núñez, meanwhile, moved to Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia after a season marked by highs and lows and a loss of his place under Arne Slot. While Diaz leaves a legacy of direct impact on the pitch, Núñez departs as a symbol of effort and commitment, albeit criticised for the number of chances he squandered. The exits of these players stirred mixed emotions among the supporters. On one side, excitement over high-profile signings such as Wirtz and Isak. On the other, nostalgia and appreciation for those who have left. Salah, always attuned to the fans' sentiments, made a point of asking for respect for Diaz and Núñez, reminding everyone of their importance in winning the recent English title. His stance reveals a human and loyal side, reinforcing his image as a leader both on and off the pitch.
Meanwhile, the market continued to generate news. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Anfield's homegrown hero, surprised by discussing his adaptation to Real Madrid, the club he joined after ending his Liverpool journey. The right-back admitted that the move was challenging, but also opened a new chapter in his career. Spanish newspapers were quick to speculate that Real Madrid might already have their eyes on another young Reds prospect, impressed by his development in recent months. And as if that were not enough, Alexander Isak's agent also entered the fray. Following the record-breaking transfer of the Swede, he released a statement defending Isak's decision to leave Newcastle for Liverpool, emphasizing the striker's ambition to compete at the highest level and win trophies. The impact of this signing was immediate. The arrival of the Swede not only strengthens the attack, but also promises new stories at Anfield, which now balances the excitement of the future with memories of those who have departed. What becomes clear is that Liverpool in 2025 is undergoing a profound transformation. Arne Slot has shown courage in making tough decisions, reshaping the squad to remain at the top of the Premier League and pursue European glory. Yet, as with any change, there are pains and questions. Salah has become the voice of those who see value beyond statistics and multi-million-pound fees. For him, football is still about loyalty, dedication, and respect for those who wore the shirt with honor. The Egyptian's heartfelt words about Elliott resonate as a powerful reminder. Amid record transfers, strategic deals, and global expectations, one must never forget the human factor that drives the sport. After all, what truly leaves a mark on fans' memories is not just the money spent, but the players who put their soul into every game. And it is precisely this mix of emotion, nostalgia, and hope that makes Liverpool 2025 a team in constant reinvention and always at the centre of the footballing world's attention.
After the controversial departure of Harvey Elliott and Mohamed Salah's emotional outpouring, another historic Liverpool name returned to the spotlight: Trent Alexander-Arnold. While losing a gem like Elliott tugged at the hearts of the supporters, the right-back's exit to Real Madrid remains an open wound, and now it has entered a new chapter. Trent, a symbol of a generation, decided to share his version of the most difficult move of his career amid rumours that Manchester City are eyeing his future. His words left no doubt: Liverpool will always be his home. At 26, Alexander-Arnold left Anfield at the end of last season, concluding a cycle of more than a decade in which he became an icon for the Reds, winning 2 Premier League titles and a Champions League. His transfer to Real Madrid cost €10 million paid by the Spanish club to release him from his contract early and secure him for the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. It was a bold move that immediately put the Englishman in the spotlight, yet so far his adaptation has not been as dazzling as expected. In 8 official games, he has yet to score and has provided only 1 assist. Despite this modest start, Real Madrid has full confidence in Alexander-Arnold. The club believes he can become a key figure under Xabi Alonso, but speculation continues. Manchester City, ever alert to market opportunities, is reportedly monitoring the situation and planning a move in 2026, a clash of titans that could further unsettle Liverpool fans, who still feel the absence of their most iconic right-back. In an interview with Spanish GQ magazine, Trent opened his heart. "It was one of the hardest decisions of my life. Liverpool is my home, it's the club that made me who I am, but I felt that Real Madrid was the right step at the right time," he said. His words reveal a dilemma of a player torn between love for his roots and the need to challenge himself in a new environment. Regarding his experience at the Bernabeu, Alexander-Arnold did not hide his respect. "It's a huge challenge. You feel the weight of the shirt, but that's what drives you to give your all. Real Madrid has a unique legacy, but for me, it was more than that. It was a personal desire for change, to step out of my comfort zone, to test myself in a different context.
The Englishman also highlighted that the move goes beyond football. Living in a new country and embracing a different culture is for him a personal and professional transformation. This message of growth contrasts with the void left at Anfield. Without Alexander-Arnold, Arne Slot has had to improvise. Dominic Szoboszlai was moved to right back in matches against Newcastle and Arsenal, replacing Jeremy Frimpong, who suffered an injury. Connor Bradley has also been used, but the sense is that none of them have been able to replicate Trent's influence and tactical intelligence. Dietmar Hamann, former Reds midfielder, was categorical in commenting on the situation. He believes the fans must give Alexander-Arnold a warm welcome in November when Real Madrid face Liverpool in the Champions League group stage. He deserves to be treated like a hero. He gave everything to the club for 10 years, never cost anything, and was always loved by the city. I know his departure hurt, but the truth is, Liverpool misses him. The replacements are not at the same level, and soon this will become even more evident. The reunion promises to be emotional. On one side, an idol who dared to step out of their comfort zone in search of growth. On the other, a fan base that learned to rely on his vision, his pinpoint assists, and his passion for the club. The mixture of gratitude and longing is likely to make the night at Anfield an emotional spectacle.
Meanwhile, Real Madrid remains active behind the scenes. Los Blancos are already planning reinforcements for January and have shown interest in a target who was also on Liverpool's radar at the end of the last window. Additionally, a promise has been made to Nico Paz, the young Argentine talent, that he will be an essential part of the club's future. To complete the picture, defender Ibrahima Konate rejected a lucrative offer from Saudi Arabia, knowing that the Spanish club is eyeing his signing next summer, when he could leave on a free transfer. This context only reinforces the sense that Liverpool and Real Madrid, frequent rivals on the pitch, are competing for much more than trophies. It is a story of intertwined careers, remarkable transfers, and destinies that always seem to cross paths. Salah has already expressed how much he misses loyal teammates such as Elliott, Diaz and Núñez. Now, the sense of longing extends to Trent Alexander-Arnold, the Anfield boy who chose to write a new chapter at the Bernabeu. But if there is one thing clear in this whirlwind, it is that for Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool will never cease to be home. And when he steps onto the Anfield turf again, the fans' reaction will speak volumes about how past, present and future can merge into a night that promises to be unforgettable.